Hey guys, welcome to my channel and shit. Yeah, this is the Twin Flames reading Messages from Divine Feminine. Hello. How you guys doing? It's Sunday fun day, as my twin calls it. That's what she calls it, Sunday fun day. It's like the day to hang out and fucking relax and fire up the old barbecue. Woo! Yeah, gonna eat some meat. Yeah, because I'm spiritual. That's right. Actually, I don't know. I know a lot of people who are doing that keto diet, and that's pretty much all you eat, right? They say it works. They say it feels good. I don't know. I can't roll like that, guys. I eat a lot of raw. I think I feel really good after I eat some raw, too. But I digress, guys. It's a miracle. It's Sunday. Every day is a miracle. I'm so happy that you guys are here watching with me today. You guys are fucking awesome. I was just thinking about how fucking awesome my YouTube subscribers are. I seriously love you guys to bits. I just love you to bits. I got to get used to this whole like semi-celebrity status thing, right? Like, I don't know if celebrity is quite the right word, but I wouldn't say that I'm not famous, you know? I'm well known, right? I'm a public figure. I don't want to be a celebrity, though. I don't think that's the right word. Public figure, sure, that's probably a lot more accurate because, I'm not, like, I don't care about being famous. Being famous isn't what I do anyway. A Hollywood actor, that is what they do. They play it up. They milk it, right? And good for them. If that's what they're into, whatever. But my point is, I'm a spiritual teacher. Now, I ran into somebody. I was at the crystal shop a couple weeks ago. I was there with my twin. We were hanging out, and there was a woman that spotted me from across the way. She looked at me, and her face was all aglow, and she came over to us and she said hello and she introduced herself and she was awesome. It was cool, man. But, I don't know. That's only the second time that's ever happened. And I don't know what to do. Like, I've never been famous before, so it was kind of awkward for me. So if that was you and you're watching, sorry about that. But I think of my subscriber base very fondly. And, I don't know, maybe that'll happen more and I'll get used to it. It's just, I don't know. Being famous is weird, you guys. Like, I'm just little old me. I'm just little old me doing my thing. I got a big mouth and I don't know how to stop talking. And I decided if I post videos on the internet of me not stopping talking, maybe I could make a couple bucks doing it and help some people. And that seems to be working out. But the one thing that comes along with that is the notoriety. And I don't mind it. It's cool, And it's mutual to you guys. I fucking love you guys. You guys are the shit. For real. I read all of your comments too. I just love all the love. I love all the love on this here YouTube channel. You guys are fucking that good. You're just fucking that good, you guys. You really and truly seriously are. So that was a cool experience. I think if that happens again, I'll try to be a little bit more smooth. Like, hey, yeah, I'm the New World All-Star. Check me out. Yeah, it's nice to meet you. You want an autograph? Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm just me, and I'm just going to be me. And that's it. So, but that was cool. That was cool. Elvis Presley, God, he was such a fucking badass. I got to see Graceland about a month ago. I went to Graceland. And the tour guide told us that he was like down with the cops, right? He donated like tens of millions of dollars to the police. It was like his boyhood fantasy to be a police officer. One of them, anyway. And he was an honorary Denver police officer and an honorary Memphis police officer. He had a badge and everything. And it kind of went to his head because he was an honorary police officer. He wasn't an actual police officer. So if he was to, say, pull somebody over with his car, for example, and write them a ticket, that would be impersonating an officer. And that is exactly what he did. That's exactly what he did. And the cops, they never said anything because what are you going to do? You're going to tell Elvis not to do that? Elvis would see somebody driving down the street way too fast and he would pull them over and he would write them a ticket, hand it to them, and send them on their way. And the thing is, the ticket, it doesn't mean anything, It was all for fun or something for him, I don't know what the ticket looked like. Maybe it was just a blank piece of paper. I don't know because he's not a cop. He doesn't even have the right paperwork, So basically, all he's doing is signing him an autograph, right? And that's how the tour guide put it too. He was like, yep, he'd pull him over, give him a talking to for speeding, and then he'd sign him an autograph and send him on their way. That's basically what happened in reality. And the cops, they never said anything because it's Elvis. And also, he's giving us tens of millions of dollars, and you don't want to make Elvis mad, so we're going to just look the other way. So I don't know. Maybe I'll just start pulling people over that drive too fast down my street, and I'll sign them an autograph and send them on their way. And if they don't know who I am, well, then I'm going to say, what? You don't know who I am? Good. I like my privacy. I do. All right, guys. Once again, divine masculine. Holy guacamole. Very interesting, guys. The Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. And this is the divine feminine reading. What the hell? This is the DF reading. Okay. So that's fine. Divine masculine creeping on ya, wants to climb on top of ya. Yeah, it's time for some bound chicka bound. No, seriously, the divine masculine, it's like they can't quite get you out of their head. This is what's coming down the pike. You might be watching this reading and going, that's not what's happening. No, I'm talking about the future, right? It's a tarot reading. You want to know what's going to happen, right? Or what is happening for sure, because maybe they're not telling you the full truth. You feel like divine masculine is not being fully honest with you about what's going on in their life. Well, guys, divine masculine, they are thinking very intently about you. And how am I going to make this up to her? How am I going to get my whole life situation unfucked, unfurled, because it's a little bit fucked. I'm not really happy in this situation, and I want to get out of here. And no matter what I do, I'm going to have a lot of egg on my face. And that's kind of been the theme going on. Now, what's going on with you, divine feminine? That's what's really interesting about this reading is what you're doing. You are on your spiritual journey. It's like you're not even focusing on them. Okay, right off the bat, recent past, the Two of Pentacles, right? That's the duality, right? That's the duality card in shit, right? It's the duality card. Now, some might say it's the juggling card, but considering where that card is at and where this whole entire reading is at, guys, this is your spiritual awakening. You're starting to recognize who and what you really are, right? You are this deeper consciousness. That's your soul. That's your twin flame. That's what everybody says, right? It's one soul in two bodies, right? It's one soul in two bodies, or the soul splits or something like that. And that is exactly correct. And you're starting to really understand, not understand, but understand what this journey is all about. Duality is the understanding, the mind. Remember, body, mind, soul. I don't reinvent the wheel. We're not up here reinventing the wheel on New World All-Star. This is your spiritual awakening, and that's all you need to do is traditional Zen spiritualism. No healing, no clearing karma, no fixing your childhood wounds, no sending healing energy to your divine masculine, no clearing your past lives with your divine masculine, none of the new agey stuff, but actual, authentic, tried and true, ancient thousands of years old traditional Zen spiritualism, right? Increasing your consciousness, getting out of the duality of mind. That's how you get your twin flame back, guys. Your twin flame is your soul, not your mind. You're polarized with your twin flame at the level of the mind. Okay, look at this. Okay, I can't read. Page of Cups in reverse, and the Six of Cups. Right, so even in your 3D life situation, always has there been this longing. It's like you knew someone or something was missing, isn't it? Isn't it? Haven't you always had that nagging suspicion ever since you hit puberty, maybe even before then? Ah, yes, divine feminine. And I did too. Right? I am what you guys call divine feminine, and my twin flame is what you call divine masculine. Welcome to my channel, right? But she's a woman. It's not really based on gender. The gender labels are just pointing you at the deeper underlying concept of duality. The mind is duality, yin, yang, this, that, plus, minus. You focus on your twin flame, they focus on anything but you. You got to take all of your mental, emotional, and metaphysical focus off of your twin flame, right? That's why you don't want to do any of those healing modalities or fixing your inner child or do anything to get your twin flame to come back. You actually transcend the mind, right? The soul is consciousness. The soul is your twin flame. They're another incarnation of your soul. And you might be sitting there thinking, well, that doesn't make sense. If they're my twin flame, if they're my soul, then why are they running? Right, because you're approaching this mentally through the duality of mind. You push, they pull. Push, pull. Yin, yang, alpha, omega. It's simple, guys. You've got to get out of that modality of thought. With regards to your other self, your twin flame, they're you in another body, right? And I know this makes sense to you because look at this. Okay, recent, past, strength, and the Page of Wands in reverse, right? You recognize that this is well beyond the mental and emotional plane, okay? There's nothing for me to learn here. There's nothing for me to feel here. And I'm not saying feelings are bad, right? It's just the soul is consciousness. And look at this. Does that look familiar? 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 Look at that. Okay? Look at that. Guys, the cards are trying to tell you something. And you know exactly what this is all about. You know that you know that you know that you know. It's a knowing. That's the soul. That's your twin flame. I'm always telling you guys, it's an inner standing. You cannot think your way there. You cannot understand how to transcend the mind and align with your soul, which is how you get your twin flame to come back because your twin flame is your soul. It's not conceptual, guys. I'm not reinventing the wheel either. All I'm talking about is the Tao, Buddhism, Jesus, the Dalai Lama, Hare Krishna, Charlotte Jocko Beck, Eckhart Tolle, Michael Singer, Ram Dass, you know, like real authentic spiritualism, not the woo-woo, new agey kind of stuff on the internet, right? No, real spiritualism. That's how you get your twin flame back, guys. The mind is duality, the soul is non-duality, body, mind, soul. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. You don't need healing. You don't need to fix your inner child. I'm not saying those things are bad, but that's not going to help you with this. If you do anything to get your twin flame back, any healing modality, any of that stuff, that's what makes them run harder. You have to detach, guys. You got to go within and transcend the mind, which is exactly where you get attached to things. The ego attaches itself to things energetically. That's right out of the Tao, guys. Right? I'm not reinventing the wheel. Page of Pentacles, right there at the center of the reading. Right. You're looking at this thing and you're going, wait a minute. I think I really understand how what I'm doing inside is affecting reality around me. I mean, some of you might have already had some breakthroughs, and I'd love to hear from you in the comments section down below. I do read all of your comments. Guys, I want to hear from you. Have any of you tried this detaching from your twin flame? You stop talking to them, you decide to move on. Like emotionally, energetically. Listen, emotionally, energetically, mentally, right? You just feel inside your body this kind of like, I give up on the person, I'm just going to move on. You delete their phone number, you get rid of their stuff. But what really matters is energetically inside your body, you just feel like I'm just done and I'm going to move on. And that's it. And you do. And then within hours or days, boom, they reach out and they start talking to you all of a sudden. Or they start acting more lovingly towards you. Has that happened to you? If that's happened to you, that's your twin flame, guys. There's a reason for that, because you are detaching from the mind. And I'd love to hear from you guys. If you would care to leave a quick comment down in the comment section below, tell me what happened. If you've ever tried that, maybe go try that this week and then come back here and let me know. Guys, it works. That's the first step in my coaching program, by the way. Okay, so the moon in reverse and the Ace of Wands in reverse towards your 3D karmic situation, right? All of the blindfolds are being removed. So Divine Feminine, you're even starting to recognize how this journey is working to affect your own life. How about that shit? You met this person, you thought it was a romantic connection, and actually what happened was your whole world came crashing down. Everything, job, spouse, family, I don't know, whatever it is, guys. Something shifted in your life situation in a big fucking way. Okay? All because of this Knight of Wands. Here I come to save the day. I will save you, Divine Feminine. By fucking up your whole life. Okay, so there you go, guys. Why? Because this is your spiritual awakening. Your twin flame is your spirit. They are your soul. This person comes along and boom, all this shit goes haywire. But here's the thing. You're looking at it like, wait, I think I see the connection between what I'm doing and being in 3D physical reality. You have the obsessive thinking about your twin flame, right? Do you remember seeing their name around everywhere? Or things that remind you of them everywhere? During the obsessive thinking. Guys, you created those things, those signs and synchronicities, through the obsessive thinking. That's what's really going on. You guys already know how the law of attraction works. And you think, oh, what does it mean? It means we're going to be together. No, it's because you were obsessively thinking about them. You caused the signs and synchronicities and numbers and stuff like that. You are that powerful, guys. You are that powerful. Now, what makes you think for 1 second that you couldn't get your twin flame to come back if you wanted to? Guys, go watch my free coaching videos all over my YouTube channel. I am the world's #1 twin flame coach. Over 5,000 students in my paid coaching program. Guys, I'm not better than anybody else. I'm not saying I'm better than anybody else, but my message is different. My core message is different than everybody else. And the thing is, guys, it's the actual, authentic, traditional Zen spiritualism teaching. That's why it works. Because I'm not doing anything that hasn't already been tried for thousands of years, guys. That's why it works. So go check out my free coaching content all over my YouTube channel. I even have a playlist, which is kind of like a greatest hits. If you want to go check them out, guys, the name of the playlist is called How to Get Your Twin Flame. Go check it out, guys, on this channel. It's free. Go check it out. Fuck the tarot readings, right? Take control of the situation. You are that powerful, Divine Feminine. Go watch the coaching videos. Okay, 6 of Wands and the World in reverse, right? So you're starting to recognize how the opposites play into this, okay? How your actions and what you are being and feeling inside your body affect things between you and this person. And it's a celebration, guys. You're actually understanding this like you never ever have before, even if you mentally, conceptually can't quantify it or explain it. And you're giving yourself a pat on the back. And if you haven't done that by now, you will soon. Or maybe it's about time you start. You don't need things to be a certain way. That's why the World comes out in reverse. It's an inner standing, guys. You start inside, and then boom, the outside matches. Here comes your twin flame. You're feeling terrific. I'm serious, guys. You are that powerful. You really and truly are. Let's do an oracle card, guys. And as always, if you would like to work with me, go over to my website, newworldallstar.com, and you can sign up for my paid coaching today. Guys, it's not expensive, and it's ridiculously comprehensive. You get a bunch of shit for a little bit of money, guys. I don't charge thousands of dollars. I'm never going to do that. That's such BS. I'm not going to do that. And on top of that, it's actual twin flame coaching that you're going to get from me. It's not soulmate coaching with the label twin flame on top of it. Guys, your twin flame is your soul. You got to do soul stuff. So go sign up today, guys. The introduction to the journey. It's not expensive. It's 8.5 hours long. You watch the instructional video course. I will give you action steps that you can implement right now to shut down the obsessive thinking and start to shift energetically into your soul. And you cannot think your way there. You cannot understand how to do it. You have to make some lifestyle changes, and it's not what you think it is. It's not, wearing dreadlocks and tie-dye and stuff like that. No, it's something else, guys. It's something else entirely, and it works. It works. It's the only thing that works. It's the only proven twin flame coaching system on earth, guys. Over 5,000 students, and it's not a lot of money. When you're done watching the instructional video course, you and I get to talk either in a one-on-one or in a group setting on my Get Your Twin Flame Spiritual Coaching calls, up to 4 calls a week, guys. That's like over 8 hours of live coaching every single week. You can talk directly to me or my 2 coaches assisting me. Andrea, she's on this channel. We're making videos together. You're going to start seeing more and more of her face. She's been working with me for years, guys. We are so experienced. We've helped a lot of people, and this works, guys. Andrea is the shit. And she's doing the Saturday readings now, in case you didn't notice. Guys, she's so good that I have her doing the Divine Masculine readings for you guys. She's that fucking good, you guys. You can trust every word that comes out of that woman's mouth. So sign up today, guys. There's also the secret, closed, private Facebook group for paying students, not my public New World All-Star group, but the secret Facebook group. It's all private, closed. Nobody can see who's in there or what you're doing in there. So your friends, family, they don't know what's going on. They don't know what you're talking about. We understand how important that is. I was there, right? I get it. So it's all good. Guys, it's all done in confidence. And there's 370 people in there, students of mine, paying students that really get this, guys. You can get in there and ask all of your questions, and you're going to get the correct answer any time of the day, anywhere in the world. And then there's also the calls as well. And I do have payment plans. I'll take the total price and break it up into 6 easy-to-digest payments of $60 or $70. You can get started for $60 or $70, guys, and you get full access up front with your first payment. So sign up today. You do save $50 when you pay in full. I am running that discount right now. If you can pay in full, do so and get $50 off. Guys, I just looked at the camera and it said $22.22 right as I looked at it. How do you like that shit? Well, gee, Kurt, I like that a lot. I knew you would. Okay, number 3, the reward. Celebrate your magnificence. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I already know what the fuck we're talking about, guys. You're doing the work, you're aligning with your soul, you're on your spiritual journey, and you're starting to take this very, very seriously, and your whole life is changing for the better, and Divine Masculine is going to come screaming in to your life situation. Let's read out of the book. The reward. Message. Congratulations. That's the very first word. Congratulations. You have a life worth celebrating. You've suited up, shown up, did your heroic best, and lo and behold, you have entered the reward phase of your journey. You've accomplished the seemingly impossible. This is a moment to stop and drop to your knees in gratitude for who you've become and what you've accomplished and the blessings you can now share with the world. You might find it challenging to receive your reward, but it is important that you do, even if only for a moment. The reward becomes easier to accept once you realize that the more you take in, the more you will have to give. Breathe this in. Soak it up. Let the splendor fill you, radiate through you, and elevate your awareness so you can have even more blessings to share with the world. Divine Feminine, I'm telling you, you are the shit. You don't even know how fucking powerful you are, Divine Feminine, but I think you're starting to figure it out. Karma, most likely outcome. Now, this card is commonly called judgment. You get what you put out, and it's going to come booming forth, guys. It's the reward, guys. I'm telling you, Divine Feminine, get ready. You're going to start to experience some major, major breakthroughs in your 3D physical reality. Page of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Right, so this is just a cautionary. Always ask a lot of questions, right? Don't make any final decisions in your life situation hastily about things that bring you suffering. Think it through first. Maybe it's good for you, maybe it's not. Suffering is a relative thing. We don't like suffering, but to end suffering, it's like the way out is through. Okay, so that's just a cautionary, I believe, from the oracle. And then when it comes to divine masculine, guys, son of a bitch, and if it ain't the King of Cups next to the Two of Wands, you guys are going to be making plans. I'm talking divine masculine, sitting down at the table with you, asking you what you want to do. I'm telling you guys, divine masculine and divine feminine, you already are your twin flame, right? You already are them, and you're starting to wake up to that fact, and it's an inner standing. It's not really conceptual. You can't figure that out. You just know it or something. The mind, it'll be there doubting. It'll be there spinning a narrative saying, I don't know if this is real. I don't know if this is true. Even while I'm explaining all this stuff to you, right? But you know, divine feminine, you know what I'm talking about when I say it's an inner standing. Guys, that is so gosh darn beautiful. I can't even believe it. Divine feminine, you are beautiful. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Great reading, powerful, powerful reading. Please give me a like. Also, please don't forget to hit the bell notification icon button when you subscribe, because if you don't hit the bell button when you subscribe, you won't get notifications. Have a great Sunday, guys. Bye.